for you, dear, whoop a problem. You want to ride all the way from Germany. You risk your life on not even a motorbike, a bicycle. My grandmother would say bicycle. All the way from Germany to Accra. You know, the other day I was at Côte d'Ivoire. Beautiful country, a very beautiful country. And you just ride all the way, and then you come through Axim, through Elubo, Axim. Then you come down to Takrady, you come down to Cape Coast, you come down to Winneba Junction, take the Winneba roundabout. Then you come to Kaswa. And from Kaswa to the city. And from the city, then you ride all the way to Teshi and go and greet your family members and say what exactly? Chairman.
Yeah, man.
No, seriously, it's not funny.
But you made it sound very funny, and I like it. I like the style. So I'm here to bring out, the seriousness, the mission, behind the vision.
Wow.
And it's big.
It's big.
I don't know if it will fit in the studio, but I'll make it fit.
Yeah, try and let us fit into the studios. It can be a Range Rover, but let's package it so that it fit into the studios.
It's a bicycle.
Are you coming with your bicycle?
So my bicycle was at the Ghana Traditional Council, and it's making its way back home.
Oh,
exactly. I mean, my brother is now
he's now cycling home.
He's trying to get home with it in Teshi, but he's doing his best, but I don't think he's gonna make it that far. He's gonna pick a taxi and then put it in. But the bike is home with me, exactly.
Let me ask, what kind of bike is this?
It's called a gravel bike. It's a bike for adventure. It can go almost anywhere, everywhere.
It's not like the normal bike that we have in Ghana, the Buzanga Volvo.
No,
you know the Buzanga Volvo.
I know the Buzanga. That was what my dad used to ride. That's what I used to ride as well, to learn how to cycle. But this bike, the tires are thicker.
All right.
They've got like a raw surface, so it has a good grip on and off the road.
So if you are riding through the mountains,
exactly. So it gives you a very good grip. If the road surface is very bad or cool, like a very cool surface, you still manage to ride through this terrain.
We'll be coming to who you are.
Exactly.
Where you are coming from. But then I want to understand, just a few months ago, we had our Tour du Ghana, which is a cycling competition. And then we ride across the country and all of those. I see the type of bikes they use.
Yes.
Like a racer bike, I don't know the name though.
That's what a road bike.
A road bike.
Exactly.
Is that exactly what you use?
So mine is similar. When you think of a mountain bike and a road bike, it's a fusion. So
it's a fusion.
The manufacturers, they've done their research, especially in Europe, is very popular kind of bike. So a road bike, you are very fast on the road because it's made for that. The tires are very thin. And a mountain bike is got thicker tires.
Okay.
So they've combined it. So when you think of a road bike being fast on a paved road, and you think of a mountain bike being fast off-road in the mountains, and you have a bike that has these two properties combined in one, it means you can be on boats, surfaces in both terrains and still perform well.
So it has an engine in it, right?
And the engine is your thighs, right, and your heart. So your legs and your whole body, that's the engine.
Wow.
So my fuel was eating around the clock and drinking a lot of sugary drinks to make sure my energy reserves are not depleted. Exactly.
Nice one. All right, so I understand you are a sports scientist. Your name is Emmanuel.
Exactly.
Just give me a background about who you are and why you traveled all the way from Ghana and relocated to Germany, and why you are back. I want to have a brief history about it.
So I want you to interrupt me, right? Because otherwise, I think you will sit back and enjoy this show. So I'll be taking over the show, but
no problem.
I know you are the pro, so I'll leave you to do that job.
Let's go through.
So I'm Emmanuel Nii Akpor Adjei, and since I arrived, I have 3 titles, right?
Okay.
So my name keeps getting longer. I like them, right? So I'm also called Kakanlo, the first.
Kakalo.
Kakanlo means like a warrior.
Yes.
And also Tache. Tache also means like some kind of warrior, someone
from
brave.
The Garland.
Exactly. And then the last but not least, Janyumo, Junyame, which we know exactly. So what I went through, I mean, you can make it this far.
You'll be coming to that side.
Exactly.
And all of those.
So that's my name. Emmanuel Adjei is how I go by back in Germany. And I was born in Accra, in Teshi. My dad was a teacher, blessed memory, and he was transferred to Cape Coast in 1982. I was born in 1986.
All right.
So
86.
Exactly. So shortly after my birth, in some few months, my siblings and I and my mom, we joined our dad in Cape Coast.
Okay.
So I grew up between Cape Coast and Teshi, Accra, and I schooled in Cape Coast, and
All right.
All right. So when I was done with my schooling in Cape Coast, I relocated back to...
Was it your senior high school?
Exactly. So I went to Cape Coast Academy of Christ the King.
All right.
Exactly. And also primary school, everything in Cape Coast. So when I got back to Accra, I'd wanted to further my education because education was so dear to my heart. Even as a kid, I loved books.
All right.
And I loved to understand the world through the books. So I wanted to further my education, do architecture, and tech.
Okay.
Exactly. But I paused and worked in between as a personal trainer in a very big fitness club in Ghana. And it was along the line that I learned German as well.
In Ghana here?
In Ghana here, exactly. In Accra, in Teshi. My mom's idea. She was like, hey, my kid is just home waiting for his SSC result and just eating and chilling all the time. So he met a friend who offers adult education in English and German.
Okay.
So that was the beginning of me getting into German language. And that kind of paved the way for me to go to Germany to further my tertiary education. So
Let me ask this. Traveling to Germany.
Exactly.
Was it just because of education or because I want money? People are traveling because they want to make money. Ghanaians want to relocate because they feel in Ghana you can make it.
Okay, that's a very important question. I mean, I would have touched on this along because this is part of my journey, empowerment.
Right. Okay.
So I didn't go for money, for work, or anything. I went for two things. So education and relationship. So my girlfriend at that time.
Yeah, I was shocked. That one.
Yes, I know you didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
So that's why I left it out.
Okay.
But yeah, let me chip it in so it will make sense. So I met my German girlfriend back then.
In Ghana here.
Exactly, in Ghana here.
Teshi.
Actually, we went to Kokrobi to take part. So it was a voluntary program.
Yeah, I get
so we
the
were
vibe.
cleaning the beaches. We were going to orphanages home. We were doing farming work and a lot of environmental work. Because the founder of this organization is Ghanaian who lives in Germany, and where he works, I went to the library to learn more, and then he realized I could speak German.
All right.
So he invited me to join a work camp that he organizes yearly, because he said he will help me to intercultural relationship with a German student. So it was like 6 of us from Ghana and I think 8 from Germany. So that's why I met my
While you were there to learn.
Exactly.
You were also connecting
exactly.
from other places.
Exactly. Connecting, mingling and all the culture stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we didn't even know. It was just having fun, right? Getting to know each other. So they went back and she came back to visit me a year after, came again 2 years, and then 3 years later, so I was like, okay, fine. We can't go on like this. So what was the plan? What are we doing? So I already, I could speak German. I had very good SSC qualification. I could go to any university that I wanted. And then I started my research that, okay, can I school abroad in Germany?
All right.
Because of my girlfriend's connection. And she supported the idea right away. And then, it worked out. So I applied to Germany, to the one and only best university there. And then I got admission to this university in Munich.
All right.
So then again, when we come back to the question, education and my relationship, it was like they go hand in hand.
All right.
Exactly. So that's how I ended up in Germany.
What year was this when you left Ghana?
2012, thereabouts.
Oh, just recently.
Yeah, exactly. So about 13, 14 years now. Exactly.
How has been the experience when you traveled out?
Oh, wow. The fact that I could speak German paved the way for me to settle in pretty well. And it's key, the language. So whoever wants to go to, for instance, a non-English speaking country like German and you don't speak the language, you find yourself lost so much that you feel disconnected from the people. And of course, the treatment that will be handed out.
Are they racist?
There are racists there, of course. I mean, no two ways about it. Right? But it is a country that has learned from the past, from the history of Holocaust, right, and other stuff. So a lot of people realize that was not the way to go. So they are still paying for their sins, right? They've repented, right? But there are still black sheep among them. So there are people who are racial, right? And there is also kind of systematic racism there. So if you're looking for an apartment, you have to do it online most of the times, and then you have to put in your details, your name and stuff, and then you put in Emmanuel Nii Akpor Adjei.
Then they look at it.
They know, this is not Schmidt.
This?
It's not Müller. It's not a German name. So there and then you are out of the list. So these institutional racism, it exists.
I'm sure you had some terrible times.
I have had my experiences. I have. And the fact that I could speak German, I knew my rights, right, to a certain extent. I knew how to carry myself, right, in and out of the city. So I have been controlled by the police like 3 times, 4 times in the past 13, 14 years, which is quite good. I know someone, he's been there for like 10 years, he's been controlled for over 100 times. So they do pick you out randomly.
When you say control, does it mean sometimes they just pick you up to
exactly
check you?
They check your document.
Your document.
Exactly. So it's by law, you have to have your document with you all the time in Germany to identify yourself. So if the police, right, picks you out, pulls you over in a car, or you're walking randomly on the street, they can also pull you over, all right, and then check your document.
Within this 13 years in Germany, have you ever had that thought of changing your name?
No, not at all. I mean, the option is there.
There are people who travel and they feel, to fit into the system, let me change my name so that the white people will feel, okay, I'm part of them. You didn't have anything
The
like
example that I just gave, that you fill out stuff online when you're looking for an apartment, will be a very good example. When someone is frustrated, they will say, okay, because at least you make a very good impression when you get a chance to attend. So they invite the potential, right, candidates to come out for interview, and then maybe you can use your personality to impress them. So I have had these challenges as well, getting an apartment, but it never occurred to me or crossed my mind to change my name from Emmanuel Nii Akpor Adjei
to fit into the system.
Not at all. I love my name. I'm not going to be called Schmidt or something like that.
Great one. All right, so in Germany, what did you study in the university?
So I did sports, exercise science, and medicine. So it's like a sports medicine major. So I did sports and exercise science bachelor, and then I did my master's in sports and exercise medicine. So my main job is to investigate the influence of living a healthy life, right, through sporting activities, be it cycling like I did. So doing what I did, it means at least I have extended my life expectancy to maybe 5 more years. And also, what influence or benefits does sports have on people with diseases like heart-related diseases, to prevent heart attack, stroke, certain things like that, or cancer, right, which it's an autoimmune disease. It just happens from within, but there are also external factors like lifestyle, what you eat, inactivity, smoking, alcohol. They all lead to certain kind of cancers, right, coming up. So this is my working environment. So I work with professional athletes as well. I design training programs for them. So I work in a university sports medicine and sport cardiology. So it's the biggest sports medicine clinic in the whole of Germany. So we attend to a lot of patients, a lot of amateur athletes, and also professional athletes, to make sure whatever sporting activities they are involved in, they excel. And also preventive, it means you're preventing diseases that would occur through inactivity.
I want to go to the academic side. Doing your research, what was the topic about?
So
for the first degree and then for
second degree. So for the first degree, I investigated the influence of cycling in different positions, how they affect your performance.
I was asking that question because of why you had to ride all the way.
I was kidding. So cycling, I don't know if you read my mind, but cycling has always been closely linked with my life. I started cycling around maybe I think the age of 12, something like that. And I cycled on the streets of Accra, the busy streets, as a 12, 15-year-old kid in Teshin. I used to run a cycling business where I ran out bicycles, right, to the young kids at my age. But I had a bike. I was the boss. So you make a round, you come, you give me 50 pesos, something like that. So I've always been kind of connected and inclined when it comes to cycling. So when I go to Germany, the community, the city, the infrastructure, it favors cycling. So cycling takes a very higher precedence in the city, not just in Munich, across Europe. If you go to Copenhagen, in Denmark, the capital, there are roads that are as broad, they will fit 4 different lanes on there, but it's just for bikes.
For bikes.
Exactly.
So you did your research in cycling.
In cycling.
And then at the end of the day, I know you did a lot of methodology.
A lot of stuff, exactly.
Your questionnaires and all of
exactly.
But what was the final findings?
I mean, I can go into the bachelor thesis, but the master thesis is much more. I'm also doing my PhD, which is a much bigger thing.
Great.
But with my master thesis, it was on performance sports, right? And triathlon is not very popular in Ghana, but triathlon means you're doing 3 kinds of sports. You're swimming, after that you cycle, after that you will run, and there are different distances, right? And this kind of sports requires a high level of your body needs to be up to that challenge, because if you are a newbie, like someone who is new to the sports, if you do it once, twice, you may end up in a hospital if the intensity is too high than you can control. So I investigated cycling and running.
Great.
Which kind of factors? So we are all breathing in oxygen, you and I. And the amount of oxygen that you can breathe in determines, for instance, your life expectancy, how long you live, or your vulnerability of getting ill.
Okay.
It all depends on how much oxygen you can take in, and there are ways of measuring it. So I measured it in my master thesis to find out when you run or you cycle at equivalent intensity, because they are 2 different activities. They are not the same. They do have similarities, but they have their specificity. So I investigated the oxygen
that you breathe
in when you are running or you're cycling. If the intensity regulates the same amount that you can breathe in. So my result or the finding was very interesting for triathletes, for instance. So I picked, when you're going into like PhD, you need to pick an area that you are an expert. So you would be like an expert maybe in just broadcasting environmental issues, like maybe breast cancer, right? Which is relevant nowadays. So you become an expert. Exactly, you become an expert in this field. So my field is sports performance, right? Running and cycling. It's broad. I can do a lot, not just this, but this is where my interests lie. So I transfer the knowledge.
So within your findings, you were looking at the age bracket as well.
Exactly. So I looked at different. So I had like so you have to control the age bracket, because it's also, we call it a confounder. It means if you're trying to investigate how banku and tilapia would influence weight gain or weight reduction, and you take a group of men and women, because they are different gender, the effect is also different. And if even among the women, the age range that you just mentioned, if you investigate a 20-year-old and a 60-year-old, their metabolism is also different.
Far different.
Exactly. If they smoke or they don't, so you need to do like a subgroup and make sure you control the other sources that may influence. If you don't control it, you need to address it in your finding, in the discussions as well. So
seriously,
it was technical.
I'm speaking to a great man. I took him to the educational side to see his level of education, and trust me, the answers are great. Now, did you just sleep, woke up in the morning and look at your bike and then said to yourself, Charlie,
let's go,
let's hit the road?
I do that a lot. I do that sometimes. Beautiful weather, sunny weather, and we say sun's out, guns out, right? But this journey was way bigger. It was a journey of my lifetime. I've never been on a journey on this kind of level before. It was a whole new dimension. So there was 5 years of planning behind this 105-day journey.
5 years.
5 years.
Just to plan
it. Because there were logistics involved. And this was a charity ride. It was a charitable event to raise funds and awareness. So I'm sure we'll go deeper into that. But I raised over $20,000, and I'm still raising the funds.
$20,000.
Exactly. My target was 100,000 euros. So it's just the equivalent is very. So let's say $100,000, and I've raised.
And in Ghana city, that should be about 200,000.
Exactly. That's
250,000 thereabouts.
It's big, and you can do a lot when it comes to providing resources and access to education for underprivileged children somewhere in a very marginalized community. so underserved that no one even thinks of Damongo, Navrongo, somewhere in the north, and where the kids. I've done my extensive research. I schooled here, so I've been in their shoes. I've walked in their shoes for years, so I know how it feels, and I know what it means to contribute towards the access to education for an underprivileged children who doesn't have that opportunity, because they are hungry to learn. They want to learn. Their parents are kind of financially challenged, so they may not be able to provide the necessary tools that the kids need. But individuals in the society who want to give back, there are so many things we can do, but education is the best investment, and I believe so much in it.
Why wouldn't you raise funds to help maybe kids in cycling?
So that's another aspect. So this is getting bigger and bigger. So at the beginning, I was so confused. What exactly do I want to do with this journey? Because I know I'm going to raise a lot of money, a lot of attention, and I love cycling, all right? I'm a sports scientist, so I've already been in touch with different cycling clubs here. I've taken part in some competitions just to get to know the guys. And they brought forward their challenges, their difficulties, right? That cripples the sport. And 4 years ago, I did my research, and I chanced upon a lady called Vida. She's in the Volta region.
Okay.
And she's supporting the girl child, a lot of girls, through cycling. And that was amazing. So we've been in touch. We've been speaking for the past couple of days since I arrived. She got my contact from somewhere. But I've already learned about the work that she's doing. She doesn't know this, but we've spoken on and off, but I haven't gone into details because I'm looking for the time to talk to her properly, because she motivates these young girls to take up education or to support the education through cycling. And that, for me, in Ghana, our tradition relegates the girl child into the background, into the kitchen. It's not to, and I find that so worrying, and it hurts my heart. I do want to support the boys, but the girls, it's so important. So when I heard of her story,
you want to give it enough support.
Exactly. There is a lot that I want to work. I'm trying to get sponsors, which is difficult, but I'm bent on getting her some kind of strong help and foundation that she can build upon to help these girls in her community and also across Ghana. She's written to the Confederation of African Cycling. She sent me the letter. I said, send it to me. Let me read through and see what we can do about it. So she's reaching out, and the Ghana Cycling Federation can do better.
All right. Mr. Emmanuel, let's go on our screen. Some few minutes ago, I saw you riding through like a desert or a forest.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is just like a desert. I'm sure I can see your sardine and things.
Yeah.
Your canned and things.
Exactly.
I'm not sure
that's my dog.
That's your dog.
Well, it's not mine, but I spent 2 days
with that dog
at a small paradise, like it's a hotel.
Yeah.
And the dog just grew fond of me, and I also did. We became friends right away.
I'm not sure you brought it to Ghana.
No, when I left, the dog followed me for like 5 kilometers.
Oh.
And I was like, come on, buddy, you got to go back.
Which country was that?
This is in Morocco.
Morocco.
So it's called Dakhla.
Dakhla.
It's like a peninsula. Like it's right at the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a beautiful place where people go to do kite surfing and do spend some vacation there. It's a beautiful place. And yeah, I met a dog there. It's a stray dog. So he told me the dog, he gets food, right, in this hotel environment. So he's been there for a couple of years.
I'm sure you should have brought it to Ghana.
Oh, the dog. I was like, should I take the dog? People do it.
Yeah.
People just adopt dogs along the journey, but it was a big dog.
Let me also ask you, riding alone, how many days did it take you from Germany to
Accra?
No, the first country that you rode to.
I passed through Austria.
So how many days?
So that was just 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
You're joking?
I'm fast. But I started in the southern part of Germany, Munich.
All right.
So from there, crossing into Austria is about like 200 kilometers thereabout.
200 kilometers.
But I did 150 on the first day.
Oh.
And then I spent the night at a friend who is from Ghana as well. He's there with his family. And then the next day, I spent a whole day with his family. And then I left the following day to Switzerland, where I spent 3 days. So I just crossed through Austria, because that was just from my friend to Austria was about 50 kilometers. And I do no less than 100 kilometers a day. There were a few days I did less, but my target is 150 plus at least every single.
And you were not tired?
Not at all. I mean, I can continue to South Africa if the need be.
Great one.
If I get my salary.
Oh, so they pay you salary?
My boss was paying me. My boss is right behind. He was paying my salary for the past 4 months.
So you informed him that you were going to
4 years in advance. So I knew so that was part of the 5-year preparation.
And he was paying you?
He was paying me.
On this journey?
On this journey.
Every week?
Every month.
Every month?
Exactly. His dad has been to Ghana, especially to my hometown, Teshi. I didn't know of this. My boss is a very great man. So in our conversations,
this is interesting.
It's very interesting. Years back, I learned that the dad was in Teshi and did a lot of charity work as well. So when he heard about...
He's not Ghanaian, he's not a black man.
He's not Ghanaian, he's German. He even wanted to come to Ghana and also receive me, all right?
Wow.
But a lot of things came in between, so he couldn't make it. But yeah, he came all the way. I mean, we all live in Munich, and he came to see me off with other friends and colleagues from work. He checks in right every now and then. We spoke recently. And yeah, he supported the whole cause.
Let's come to... crossing the borders.
Crossing the borders.
From various points.
So let me give you...
How's the treatment?
Yeah, good. So let me take you through the journey. So now I've started in Germany. I've crossed Austria. I'm in Switzerland. I spent 3 days eating a lot of cheese and all that.
Okay.
And then from Switzerland...
I thought you were going to tell me you're a vegan.
I eat everything. I eat everything.
Go ahead, my brother.
So... Switzerland, 3 days, is a beautiful country, small but mighty. And then I cross into France. This is where the adventure starts, because now I don't know anybody in France.
Okay.
So my first night, spent it in a jungle, somewhere in the forest.
Like what I just saw on the screen.
I don't know if that was...
No.
That was in France. I don't know if it's part of the pictures.
Okay, this one should be what?
This is in Guinea-Bissau.
Guinea-Bissau.
I'm crossing into Guinea now. And this has a crazy story on its own.
These kids are in the forest somewhere.
Yeah, in the forest, somewhere playing. So there are villages around. So they live around, and of course.
So they saw you, they were excited.
Exactly, they're excited.
They didn't ask you where you were riding to.
No.
But let me also ask you, were you using a map?
So in Africa, I was doing my own
research,
road routing.
You were just asking?
No, I would ask once or twice the police, hey, how safe is it on this road? But where to pass in order not to end up in someone's kitchen.
Yeah.
I was the one in charge because I had a device. I have a GPS device.
Okay.
And I have a GPS communication device as well.
Okay.
And in Europe, the GPS device functioned perfectly.
But in Africa,
I had to download extra maps, and it was expensive. So I said, okay, forget it. I'm going to do it on my own. But think of it like this. You step out of your office. Imagine you're on a motorbike. I'm not going to put you on a bicycle. And you're going to Tama. You're not going to go towards Cape Coast, are you?
No.
Exactly. You're going to try and go. So you see it on your phone. Oh, there is Gulf of Guinea, some kind of ocean on the other side. And you can see Tama on the other side. So you go towards, you try to find a way. So you head towards 37, you go to La. And then you be at the beach. Oh, at least 1 point check, I'm at the coast. And then you go in the other direction, not towards Cape Coast or Kasoa. So that was what I was doing. So I knew the direction that I was heading.
Did you get lost at a point?
Oh, yeah, a lot of times. I mean, I was on the phone with my family.
It delayed your journey.
Yeah, it did. Sometimes it was just a couple of kilometers, couple of meters. Because sometimes there is a roundabout, and that's where it gets very tricky. Then I take out my phone, because cycling and taking your phone, and then the cars around you in Africa, you can imagine. So sometimes I stop, I take out my phone, and then I zoom in and see Accra is 8,000 kilometers away.
I would have given up.
I still can follow this track. So that was my mindset. I know it's a long way away from home, but I know every single step.
Which country was the worst country you just ride through?
West. In terms of the people, the culture,
the treatment, even crossing the borders, like the feeling. Maybe even the food.
So Europe is very easy. So I did 5 countries in Europe: Germany, Austria, Switzerland, France, and Spain. So I'm done. Spain was a little tough because of the environment and the weather, about 40 degrees. And like riding under such conditions is crazy. And then I take a ferry from Spain into Africa.
I was going to ask that.
Exactly. It's good you're going to ask that. A lot of people didn't even ask. They said it's not possible. Fake news. You take us for fools. How is it going to cycle on the ocean?
I was going to ask that. I was coming to that.
Now, these people, you can still ask it. So I'll leave it open. So I'm now in Morocco.
Yeah.
They seized my drone because drones are strictly prohibited.
Oh.
Yeah. So it took me 5 days to retrieve it and get it posted to Accra. They gave me, it was even an extra treatment. So they realized this is a document, I'm doing a documentary for this charity project. And that's when they were like, okay, fine. 2 options. You send it either back to, because they thought if you're going back through the port, then you take it back. I said, I'm flying from Accra straight to Germany. They said, fine, you can send it either to Ghana or to Germany. And they kept telling me, come tomorrow, come tomorrow. And in the end, 1 police officer, 1 custom officer joined me in the car and took me all the way to a DHL office where I could dispatch it back to Accra. So that was complicated.
Wow. And what was the reason behind this?
So they are very skeptical, and it's a very kind of, security-wise, using a drone. The drone is got cameras.
You are monitoring the
Exactly. So you can spy.
Even in Ghana, there are places you can't even fly.
Exactly. Around airports and hospitals, which is restricted, which is good, because once you fly a drone, you are taking part in air traffic. And you can cause an accident with a helicopter, because some of them, they fly just with sight. They don't use radar. So if your drone goes, then
it can cause any other thing.
So among other reasons, Morocco has just banned the use of, unless you are like coming to do a big movie, something like that, then you need the required paperwork. And I asked the guy, so how can I get it? He said, forget it. You don't want to go through it. It's very complicated. You're not going to get it unless...
So let me ask, were you flying a drone?
Yeah.
Or it was just part of your luggage?
It was part of not in Morocco. It was just my luggage. So they had seen my bike and all the bags.
And they stop you, they check.
And then this was the port. So when you disembark from the ferry and you come into their office, I was so excited. In the ferry, I was supposed to get stamped out. That I'm out of Spain, now I'm in Morocco, and I'll be stamped into Morocco. But I forgot, I didn't do it. So it started a whole process. So I went back into the ferry, got stamped out. They brought me to an office. I had my visa. And
you were telling them the project.
Exactly.
The reason.
So they were like, oh, your bike. They were curious. Where are you going with all this? Yeah. And I went into the project because I always seize the opportunity to tell them. Because I was also promoting positive cycling culture across Africa and empowering the youth, whoever comes around, especially the kids. So I told them about the project. And then I'm not the first cyclist they've seen. They know cyclists do come through the port because it's very, you have to cross the ocean and you go through Morocco. So they're like, oh, do you have a drone? So this question was a very harmless question.
All right. I wish Corey could have gotten us the map. Morocco, the ocean.
I didn't add it.
So that we could see the difference. Which of the ocean is that? Is it the
that's
Indian?
the Mediterranean Ocean.
Oh.
Exactly.
And how many hours did it take you to cross that?
Under an hour.
An hour.
So the crazy thing is, from the tip of Spain, Tarifa, that's the southernmost city. That's where you take the ferry into Tangier. And from Tarifa to Tangier is not the closest point to Tarifa. The closest point is 14.4 kilometers, less than 15 kilometers. And I have crazy ideas all the time, like this journey. So I came up with an idea to use a water bike. So the questions that people were going...
We can see that on the screen. Yeah,
exactly. See Tarifa and Tangier.
Yeah, when it comes to production, let me give it up to
the guys.
Soriba and then Mr. Corey. They are too good, yes.
They are good. So you see the blue...
Yes, right? I can see the blue
line. So that's a stretch. So let's say it is about 16, 18 kilometers.
All right.
And there is an association that guides swimmers. So this is one of... like swimming, crossing.
People can swim and cross.
People swim across, exactly, and they are guided. There are 2, like.
And the same sea people are trying to cross into Europe and then they die.
Exactly. These are professional swimmers.
All right.
And you have to be accompanied by the association. They've been in existence for over 20 years.
Did you see people crossing into Europe?
No. They have. I saw people in the desert crossing into Europe, which we'll come to. So I was going to cycle on a special bike, which is called a water bike.
Oh, okay.
So you paddle. So people were asking the question.
You were going to add your bike.
Exactly. So my bike would be in one of. So there are 2 boats that accompany you. There are big ships crossing this canal.
All right.
And the waves that they cause is massive.
I love to be on this journey.
Exactly. So that's why there's an association to guide the swimmers. You don't just go in there swimming on your own. Okay. There are ships as big as this house.
Oh.
Exactly. So you're crossing. So they communicate with them. So you know exactly when to start the journey. Because they know when they will be crossing this little canal.
All right.
So I wasn't going to cross the bike. On the bike. Normal bike. A water bike. It's a special bike. So I wrote them an email and then told them about my project and said how happy I would be if they would accompany me to do something extraordinary. Because this is already extraordinary, but I was going to add more flavor to it. So I told them I want to cross this under their guidance. So they said, one man, people wait 2-3 years to get a spot to swim across. So they replied a month later to say, hey, great stuff, but we only accompany swimmers. So they are only a swimming association. So I was going to cross it on my bike.
Would you love to try that again?
Well,
if you have the chance.
If they call me back or send me an email and say, hey, we considered your proposal, would you want to do it? Most definitely.
Do you want to send them maybe another email to
when I'm back in Germany? So they are active in Spain and also in Morocco. So when I'm back, why not? I love adventures.
Tell me about the reception you had in these countries that you were riding through.
So they seized my drone, I got it back, and then 5 days later, off I go. I love the map. It's bringing back the memories, you know. So I didn't go through Sefchuan, which is beautiful. They've got beautiful houses. It reminds you of being in Greece. I used the coastline. So for Tangier, I went to Rabat. So you can imagine me, I don't know, I have my map.
All right.
That's on Instagram.
Let's just try and do this one, yes?
So from Tangier, you go to Rabat, right? You go to Casablanca.
All right.
Right? So Rabat is the capital city.
All right.
Casablanca. And then you keep going down. So I went to Marrakesh. So Marrakesh is one of the kingdoms of Morocco. I think there are 5 or 6 kingdoms in Morocco, and Marrakesh is one of them.
All right.
So I went exactly. So now, Charlie, your people.
Yeah.
How effect. So you see how education. This are all educated people. And this is what I want to.
That's why I want to give it up to the producer.
Exactly. I want to empower the kids for the future to be this kind of thinking outside the box.
Yeah. I can't use the microphone for me.
Exactly. So they're thinking outside the box. I like that. So Rabat, Casablanca. I didn't go to Safi. I went to Marrakesh.
Okay.
And then from Marrakesh, I head down towards Agadir. So Agadir, everything is along kind of the coastline, but I'm not in the desert yet. I'm still in Moroccan big cities.
Okay.
The desert is now coming. The desert starts at a city called Guilmim. Guilmim. I learned a couple of pronouns.
Please forgive me.
It's okay. I forgive you.
I'm going to struggle a little.
No problem.
Just go through my
I'll be your lead.
Yeah.
So from Guilmim, now the desert starts. I spent my first night in an abandoned kind of building, right? A structure.
Chairman, at this point, calm down.
Yeah.
In the desert.
In the desert.
You know, Libya, in the desert is not an easy place.
I know.
You know, these Iraqis and all those things.
It's not a place you want to...
And that is you lying down.
Oh, yeah, that's me. So this is... So this is me in Mauritania. And in Mauritania, there are trees there because the Moroccan desert doesn't have trees.
Oh.
So if you want to rest, you'll be lying in the sun.
Very hot.
Yeah, very hot. This is like 45 degrees on this day.
And you were riding through the desert.
I was riding through the desert, but there's a road. So you see the car?
Oh, yes, I can see
exactly.
a car.
So that's the road. The road, they've got... So people were asking...
a tarred road.
Exactly. I was going to say, it's tarred. It's paved. The Moroccan road is beautiful than every road in Accra here.
Sure.
In Ghana here.
Sure.
Even Accra is the capital. We've got the good roads here and there, but... The desert, they've invested because it is a connection point between North and West and other African countries. So they've developed it. It's high class, A1. So smooth desert road. And then you get to Mauritania and then you hit Accra Road, Accra Kaswa, I see the Kaswa, distant road. And
you can see his facial expression. Oh, Accra
Kaswa Road, of
that
course.
One is normal.
No, I mean, I've been here I've used the road and I come back every year and then you see, I saw it in Guinea-Bissau and I was like crazy. Ghana is better off. And then I come back and I see the same stuff. So you see the roads. So you see how beautiful. So this is in Morocco. So this is me just enjoying.
You don't see big trucks on the road?
No. Big trucks were overtaking me the whole time. There were a moment when, for like half an hour, I was all alone. I was riding through darkness as well.
What of respect for road users in terms of
That was
cycling?
amazing. I never had any problem with any driver. They respected me and I also respected their space. Because if you don't respect your space, you are the vulnerable man.
I don't see street lights.
There are no street lights. The only lights I've got is my bike light. So in the evening when I'm riding, it's totally dark.
So you still ride in the evening?
I still ride in the evening.
For how many hours, if you can give me?
I ride sometimes to 2 a.m. before I find a spot. It was something in me that was driving me as well. Sometimes I had to take a break, but I'm like, nah, keep going.
You need to keep going.
Exactly, because it was a challenge that I took on and I loved it. I wasn't under stress. I managed it. I knew I was up to the task. Let's put it that way. So sometimes I would get to a point where I'm saying, hey, you need to take a break. But the desert is a big space. But if you're not careful or you're not lucky, you won't find a space to sleep.
Have you been attacked on this journey?
Not at all.
Maybe in the desert, in the forest somewhere?
Not at all.
Let me ask this one. It's going to be funny. And then did you meet lions and giraffes and monkeys?
You know, there was a bone attached to my bike. If it was here, I didn't know I was going to be on screen. I would have brought a bone here.
All right. A bone?
Yeah, that's a bone of an animal. I didn't kill it, though. It was already dead.
Was it a lion or something?
So that's part of the education. So in the lion,
let's keep it on the bike for now.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's on the. Oh yeah, that's a green stuff.
That's a green one.
So it's wrapped.
So you just picked it.
I picked it somewhere randomly in the desert. I came across it because
was that in Morocco?
That was in Morocco, and this is a rare find. So this is a camel's bone.
Camel's bone.
So luckily there are no lions in the desert. If there were one, I would have to redo my routes. But this is a camel bone. It's very big. It's from the upper thigh.
I don't see extra tires on your bike.
No, I don't have. I have extra tubes. So this journey was a leap of faith. It was a big gamble in a way.
For 4 months.
Exactly.
You didn't change
2.5 months.
But then you changed
my rear tire.
Tubes.
That was the biggest problem of all time. So if I remove my tube from the back tire, I've patched it like 25 times. That's how Rastafari. Yeah man. That's how many times I had punctures, day and night, in the middle of the night, all alone. My tire.
Then you fix it yourself.
I have to fix it.
You don't look for a vulcanizer.
We're going to find at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
How many times do you fill your bottles?
My bottles. Every day. Every day. I had like 8 liters with me. Every day I'll fill them. I also have a backpack with water.
They look small.
They look very small.
So
that's
in
like
a desert where there is no water, how do you fill them?
Good question. So the desert is an unforgiving space. God. It has claimed countless lives. For all the people who are listening and are thinking, people were asking, so there is a road from Ghana to Germany.
They are planning to go.
Go and take it.
Yeah.
I mean, the preparation that went into this and the luck. Even the preparation alone, there are 1,000 police checkpoints. In the desert in Morocco, it's like 1,500 kilometers. And I would say there are over 500 police checkpoints. They will check your document. Even I'm coming from the other direction. I've got my German document, my Ghanaian passport.
And you're still paying. Do you pay when you...
I paid at certain borders, so we'll be coming to that. But you're not going to cross the border on foot just like that from one country to the other. The checkpoint will not let you through. So unless you have the document and why are you on foot? You need to explain yourself. Why am I on bike? They ask me all these questions all the time. So yeah, this is my bike. The water bottles were filled regularly. I've got my tent. So you see, I was environmentally very conscious. You see, I drink my Coke and everything. I take my rubbish with me and then I dump them properly at a safe place.
Now let me ask this very important question. Starting your journey, did you write to maybe some of the Ghanaian embassies in these various countries so that they can receive you?
So
before you journey on,
I can see you and your team, you guys are pros. You ask relevant questions. So,
thank you. We appreciate.
Yeah, you pick on a lot of things, on impressions that people send across. So we all have that vibe. You don't even know you're giving, but someone is picking it up. Yeah. So I went to Senegal. That was my first. So I had a big visa restriction. So when you asked me which country was the worst, I was going to say Mauritania. They restricted my entry. They refused me twice. So I wasn't allowed into Mauritania. I was at a Moroccan border and I could see the border post of Mauritania, but nowhere I could go through.
Moses, you see Kenya.
Exactly, but your foot wouldn't touch there. So I consulted the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to intervene and help process my passage through. It took a while, 2 weeks down the lane, things were happening, so it worked out. I got a visa and I could go through Mauritania. The people are great though, but yeah,
setting the process
that was crazy. So they asked me to get in touch with the Ghanaian embassy in Morocco, but I was way far away from that. There was no way I was going to go back. So I got in touch with them. We spoke about how they can best help me because the Ministry of Foreign Affairs relayed me back to them because I was still in Morocco. And now I'm in Senegal, and that's the first point of contact where I can visit the Ghanaian embassy. So I did. I sent out an official email, and the ambassador herself, Mrs. Asempapa, she's an amazing woman. She received me with open arms. She even gave me money to support the cause.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was amazing. And my Ghana flag, I lost it in Morocco. So that's why I got a new Ghana flag. So we met behind closed doors. We had amazing conversation, and my request was to meet the embassy, discuss with them what I intend to do with my project and how they can also support. and she was very happy to support the cause. And she said, unfortunately, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has to sanction press release, or we took pictures and stuff that still cannot use because it needs to be sanctioned by the highest authority. So she advised, write a letter to them. So I did. Even on the journey, I was still productive. So I wrote a letter, sent it out to the ministry, and copied a diaspora. So I did my homework. And unfortunately, I mean, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was already aware
that you were
of my journey because I contacted them.
Is this Mr. Blackwell?
This is Mr. Sam Okudjeto's office.
Blackwell, yes.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I contacted them like 3 weeks before to tell them about my restriction, that I've been restricted and I need their assistance.
Support, yeah.
So they knew about that. So when I visited the Ghana embassy in Senegal and the ambassador recommended what I did, I sent out a letter 2 days later, and I made a connection with how they intervened earlier in the visa restriction issue and what my mission now is, because now I've traveled through, I'm in Senegal, I want to visit in Gambia. There is no Ghanaian mission there. It's still Senegal. Oh no, I think it's Guinea or something like that. That still regulates that. So the ambassador recommended write a letter to get them on board. I did. Unfortunately, there was no response. So still, I could have gone through. So I did in Monrovia. I went to the Ghana embassy. I said, fine. If they don't respond to my official letter, I'll go there anyways. And I didn't get there within the working hours. So the embassy had closed in Liberia. But I wanted to visit Freetown. Wasn't really on my way, but I could have taken a detour. Dakar was not on my way, but I still took a detour.
All right.
And Monrovia didn't happen. In Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan, I could have also visited the Ghana embassy. So to answer your question, apart from the Ghana embassy in Senegal, unfortunately, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs didn't give me the platform to visit the other missions.
Are you willing to maybe visit Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Ghana, since you're in Ghana now?
I mean,
you feel,
I held grudges. Yeah, I held grudges. The journey is just getting started. I always say after the journey is before the journey, because a lot of things are happening now. I've been to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Sports and Recreation, and the Honorable Kofi Adams has also pledged his support. And even he told me there are initiatives that align with my initiatives as well to help use cycling, as you asked also earlier, but to promote wellness and also health. And I'm very happy to champion this cause. But I will respond to a call when the Ministry of Foreign Affairs wants to sit down to talk more about this.
I have 5 minutes to be checking out. I want to ask you about tourism. Even though you were riding,
I've been there.
Tourism in all these countries compared to Ghana.
Oh,
just tell me something about
Morocco has got a very solid tourism industry. Everyone wants to go to Morocco and visit these kingdoms or the blue cities and stuff like that. And
beautiful picture.
This is my boss, and these are friends.
Oh, who's your boss?
The one in red, not red with white helmet.
Okay,
that's my boss, and those are friends and colleagues.
Tell him to remember me.
I will tell him. Right. So Morocco has got a very strong. Like magnet for tourism. They attract a lot. The Atlas Mountains, and they do take care of their tourist sites. And then Mauritania it's got a lot to show, but there is that lack of maintenance or taking care of this.
Just like Ghana.
Exactly. So I didn't see a lot happening. And then in Senegal, I went to a statue of Renaissance. It's a big, like a family, a man, a baby, and then the wife.
It's all over the internet as well.
Exactly. Very so that's why I went. So Senegal has got some kind of tourist side, but I didn't spend so much time to see how they maintain their tourist side. And Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, along the line, I got in touch with a lot of culture, a lot of people. And I saw a lot of things around. And along the way, in Côte d'Ivoire, I went to the biggest cathedral, even in the world, in Yamoussoukro, right? And
it's unfortunate we have a hole.
We have a hole, manhole. That's what they call it. Who knows? Maybe something good will spring out of it. You never know. The God we serve will just do some magic and then build a cathedral for us within a day.
Mr. Emmanuel, you know what?
Yes, sir.
I want to tell you that you are such a gentleman.
Thank you very much. Likewise.
It's not easy to take up this journey. I would have given up, trust me.
But also trust me, we've got potential. We've got so much. So when people surround me, I look at them in the eye and tell them, look at what I've done. You can do it. Draw inspiration from it. So I use this journey to build structures for education, for underprivileged, and to inspire a whole new youth for a whole new era, for representation. Tell them you can do it too. No black or African person has done what I've done, but this is paving way for people, exactly, and then also to explore.
All right, so assuming somebody wants to call you or support you, I know we are raising funds, they want to support you. Is it possible you share your numbers or maybe an account or something that people can reach out to you, maybe an email address, how they can reach out to you? I see where you were sleeping.
Exactly. So this is one of my tents in the middle, so you can see it's just my lights in there and everything is that. I don't know what's that. That could be a wolf.
I'm sure that's a wolf.
Exactly. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, monitoring you. God has sent it to just guide you.
Exactly.
In the Bible it says, "I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of
my enemies."
Thank you. So he was there to protect you.
Wow.
You are now seeing it.
I haven't seen this.
Yeah.
I took thousands.
It could be an angel just watching over you.
I took thousands of pictures.
And it happens only here at 3FM.
Wow, you guys are solid.
Wow,
solid guys.
That's a nice picture. Yeah.
So I've got
eating pizza.
Oh yeah, this is me eating pizza. So this I ordered it and then I took it all the way to where I was going. So so there is a documentary film, right, to tell the whole story, because like you said, we don't have time to go into all the details. So the documentary film is going to tell the bigger story that people haven't actually heard or seen yet. So if people want to support this initiative, I have my homepage, which gives a lot of information about the project. So it's Bike to My Roots. So like BIKE,
Bike to My Roots,
and then TO, and then my, and then Roots, ROOTS.com.
I'm sure Mr. Corey is going to share that on our pages for people to follow you as well.
And I've got a mobile money as well for the bigger educational campaign, the fundraising with Edu Sport. So it flows to Edu Sport that promotes education in rural communities. So that's my partner that I picked to spearhead this fundraising campaign. So if you would indulge me, I can give out.
We can go ahead.
So the mobile money official for Edu Sport is 059 5087 801.
Can you just do that
again? 059 5087 801.
All right, I want us to do something and then we can wrap up quickly and then leave. Mr. Corey, if you can indulge me a little, there is a camera just here.
Oh.
And that one is looking directly into your face.
Okay.
I want you to look at this camera and encourage somebody me as your last words before we check out of the studios. If you can do that, we are going to cut it and share on all our pages, all on our platforms. Please, let's go.
So Bike to My Roots was a journey to build, inspire, and explore. And like I said, I took a big leap of faith, but I knew what this was going to do. I knew it was going to transform lives across Ghanaian rural communities and even across Africa, to make sure we provide this current generation, the children, a much better and a brighter future, better opportunities and possibilities for the future. But when you look within you and ask yourself, can you do this? It doesn't have to be the same thing, but you can do the same job. Trust me, you've got so much potential in you. And one way to explore and exploit it and tap into this potential is just to challenge yourself, right? Think outside the box. We all have what it takes to do it. I did it. You can do it too. So don't sit idle and wait for someone to come and put a tool in your hand. Go out there and use what you've got, your talent, your potential, to contribute to a better community within which you live and a better country at large. That's what I've got to tell the youth and the children.
Great, man. Senior, I'll continue to pray for you.
I would be very, very happy.
You've really inspired me, and I appreciate it. I wish you can give me the chance to interview you again before you leave.
I'll be here till the 8th, so I like the energy in this room so much, trust me. And I'll be very happy to come back to share more with you.
We will plead with you to support 3FM Tour du Ghana.
Tour du Ghana.
Have you heard that? 3FM.
3FM.
It is 3FM Tour du Ghana.
Really?
Would you want to do that for us in the camera?
And what is it exactly about?
It's about cycling.
It's about cycling?
Yeah.
So you guys are like sponsors or something like that?
We are the organizers.
You are the organizers?
Yes.
And this happens regularly in Ghana?
In Ghana, we had it just a month or two ago.
In Accra here?
Yeah, from Accra all the way to Aflao.
Really?
We've done that from Accra to Cape Coast.
My guys, so when I arrived in Elubo, there was Quick Step Cycling Club.
Oh, Quick Step, they've always been part of it.
So they rode all the way with me from Elubo into Accra.
So you need to support.
Okay, definitely.
Let's do that on the camera, please, respectfully.
So cycling in Ghana has now grown so dear to my heart. And I love cycling. That's what brought me this far. That's what's going to take me very far. And where else do I have to start with its implementation than exactly home? And Tour du Ghana, I'm speaking with a lot of stakeholders in the cycling industry in Ghana, because this kind of sport needs promotion. Football, boxing, it's not the only sport that we've got. We've got more than that, and we've got potential. I've cycled with these guys, and oh my, those guys are good, and they need the support that they can get. And with 3FM Tour du Ghana, I can't think of anything else, better platform than this, right? Opportunity for these guys to showcase what they've got. So please be part of 3FM Tour du Ghana. Every cyclist out there, get your gears ready. Something great is about to happen.
I really appreciate. I'm not going to check out. I just want to tell you, this is one of my best interviews I've had in about 16 years doing this job. Wow. And I really appreciate. Mr. Emmanuel, God bless you. I'm going to be talking to you again.
I'll be looking forward to that voice.
Yes, I'm going to be talking to you again. Thank you so much. I appreciate Trickmatic, DJ Faculty, and then Mr. Massive. I've taken a little of your time, but please forgive me. It's just 4 minutes. So I'm checking out now.
Can I say something for Ajoko? Am I allowed to?
Yeah. Just a quick one.
Yeah, we are all from the same base. We all Ghans. We represent the Ghana Dang base, and this is our community, Greater Accra. She's right here behind the block,
that's
TV3. And finals of Ghana's most beautiful. Come on, who else are you going to vote for than Ajoko? Let's bring this home. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. I need to be checking out. His name is Mr. Emmanuel Akpor. Is it Adjei? Adjei. I was just trying to get it off my mind. Thank you so much. I need to be checking out now. Stay blessed, be good. Till tomorrow, I'll pray for you. Remember to pray for me.